Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are rebuilding the Washington Commanders in Madden 26. So the Commanders season is probably over, especially after what has happened against the Seattle Seahawks. Jaden Daniels dealt with a brutal injury that we all saw, obviously. It ended up not being a broken arm. It ended up being a dislocated elbow. Actually, the elbow just completely just went the other way. It was terrible, man. You guys can look that up if you want to, but it was not great. I don't know if he's gonna miss the rest of this season, but that hasn't came out yet. But for this video, I think I'm gonna have him miss the rest of the season. But obviously, it has been not a great season for the Commanders. Daniels has been in and out of the lineup throughout the entire year. They dealt with a lot of injuries. Terry McLaurin has been in and out of the lineup this whole year as well. Deebo Samuel has been kind of injured. They haven't had their two receivers healthy throughout the entire season. The running back position, in my opinion, isn't great. I know a lot of people are high on Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. I think he's actually pretty solid, but I think if his Madden videos, if he's only normal dev, he's not going to become anything crazy. So I think I'm going to have to draft the running back next year. I'm going to start him, obviously. I don't know why he's not starting. Offensive line, I feel like is pretty solid, at least for now. Zach Ertz is their tight end. Defensively, obviously, there are some things to like here as well, but it hasn't been that good. Marshawn Lattimore hasn't been that good, in my opinion, since he got traded here. They added Von Miller, but obviously, this team will improve. They will bounce back next season. I'm going to have Jaden Daniels out for the entire season. That's cool. I'm not going to have him in the lineup at all. I think Marcus Mariota will obviously be the starter for the entire season if Jaden Daniels ends up missing the season, which I think he might, honestly. I think the Commanders are also probably going to be selling some of their pieces off at the trade deadline, which is tomorrow. So we'll see if that has been happening. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I'll put the Vorce win when they lost to the Seattle Seahawks. I'll put the Vorce win, but I'll see you guys in the playoffs. All right, so at the end of the season, we finished off 5-12, and we did not make the playoffs, which was pretty obvious, obviously, especially with Jaden Daniels not playing. Offensively, we were 21st in the NFL. Defensively, we were 30th, so not great by any means. Marcus Mariota, second half of the season, not bad. 19 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, man. Just really sucked to see what happened with Jaden Daniels. Hoping he can recover. Hopefully, it's not a RG3 situation for him. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, 700 yards, 6 touchdowns, so okay, it's okay. Luke McCaffrey, 700 yards and 7 touchdowns, 700 yards from Deebo Samuel, 700 yards from Terry McLaurin. So yeah, I feel like if the Commanders stay healthy, obviously they're a great team. Defense, though, sacks-wise, we had about 6.5 from Preston Smith, 6.5 from Von Miller. He's probably done after this season. 5.5 from Deron Payne, 5.5 from Dorrance Armstrong, 3.5 from Jacob Martin. We had 5 interceptions from Mike. We had 1 from Lattimore, 1 from Trey Amos, and 1 from Quan Martin. So in the offseason, obviously, we need to re-sign, see who's a free agent, and, see if we can upgrade this roster. All right, so obviously the Commanders and Terry McLaurin were able to reach an extension, so we don't have to deal with that this offseason. But we do have Deebo Samuel in free, which I wouldn't mind re-signing him now. I don't know what a contract for him would look like, but he's somebody I do want back. He's somebody that's interested in returning, and we're going to get Deebo Samuel to come up. Deebo Samuel, welcome back to the Commanders. I think we might let Noah Brown walk in free agency this year. Darnell Savage, Drake Jackson, got Noah, so 2 Noah, Jonathan Jones, so Chris Paul. The left guard, not the point guard plays for the Clippers right now. So yeah, I think that might be the only guy I re-sign. We can probably let Jacob Martin, we could probably let the older guys go. Von Miller is here, but he has no interest in re-signing, and we could re-sign him to cheap, but he has no interest in coming back. I think we could go with obviously somebody younger. I'm surprised he didn't retire after the season. Really surprised. Jim Reeves has been a part of what Washington has done for a minute, so I think they might re-sign him, and he doesn't want to come out. Never mind, but I think I'll be the only guy we come back that will re-sign free agency. And I think Zach Ertz might have retired, though, so we have to definitely get a new tight end. But it's time to see what our biggest needs in free agency are. Like, what do we need to upgrade and what do we need? So, Jaden Daniels is back, obviously. So, running back is still a position. We could roll with Mayer for one more season, see how he does. We'll see. Terry McLaurin, Deebo Samuel, I'm fine with that. Receiver 3, we could probably roll with Luke McCaffrey or Jalen Lane. I think they're both really good. Offensive line, I actually like this offensive line a ton. Lermy Tunsil is somebody they got. I'm fine with Bobby Coleman starting, although Josh Cornell, is he a left or right tackle? He's a right tackle, so we could probably start right away. Obviously, that was their draft pick last year. And then Coleman is a left guard, so he's probably going to go ahead and start, obviously, a left guard too. So offensive line, I'm comfortable with that. Ben Sinnott a tight end. So like I said, Zach Ertz did retire, so we have to get a new tight end on offense, probably running back. Defensively, I feel like it's what we need to upgrade the most. Obviously Armstrong is injured right now. I don't know. He'll be out for 18 weeks. So we definitely need to get some left and right edges. Defensive tackles is a big need. So there's a lot of things we have to address on defense as well. So I'll look and see what I can get in free agency. All right, so I'm targeting a couple of guys in free agency right now. I was kind of debating if I should even offer George Pickens a contract. Do I really want to do this? I don't think we need to. Like, sure, he's here. I could do it. He's not our biggest need. We already have two good receivers. I don't really see the point. I'm offering, three guys that would just be good. This free agency class isn't the best. So I'm offering Ivan Pace, Isaiah Likely, and Matthew Judon contract. Judon would just be good depth, honestly. He's still a superstar dev, so he'd be a good edge rusher. Isaiah Likely would immediately be our tight end one. Then Ivan Pace would be a great linebacker to bring because you don't have a single linebacker. Bobby Wagner retired as well. So we're going to see if we get all three, and we are going to land all three. That's absolutely three huge additions. We still have $51 million in cap space. So obviously, if next year class is a good free agency, I would absolutely love to add somebody. So adding Isaiah Likely to this offense is amazing. We might need like an actual receiver three that can develop with, so we might draft one. We'll see. Still want to draft the running back. Defensively, we do need a new Mike linebacker, so that'll be huge. We're gonna have to get a new strong safety, and I don't think they're actually having no defensive tackle next to the new one. I'm pretty sure they have Payne, or obviously he might be hurt. Actually, I think he's hurt. I think he might be on the team. He just might be injured. And let me just check really quickly. They do have Deron Payne. He was just hurt, so defensive tackle room isn't really that bad. So I feel like all we really need now, if there's a strong safety, like a Mike linebacker in free agency. So dude, George Pickens went to the Eagles. Howie Roseman won't stop. Dude, this guy traded for Jair Alexander. Guys somehow got Jalen Phillips. Now in the Madden world, he's literally signing George Pickens. What is going on? But Quinn Lake was the best one. I think I might draft one. Or we could sign one for good depth. This is a case we get nobody. I'll go ahead and probably sign Kobe Bryant. He wouldn't be a bad. But Kobe Bryant, we're going to go and offer him a contract. And then Mike linebacker. Is there anybody here? We got Nicholas Marrero. We got Robert. He's a star dev. I wouldn't mind him for a 1-year deal. So those will be the two guys we sign, and then we're just gonna hope they sign. And then after that, that'll be the last. So this is signing players for good depth, and we do get Kobe Bryant and Ellen Roberts. We do that. We'll head into the draft. Obviously, middle linebacker, right edge, and there's a lot of other things I want as well. Into the draft, we actually have the 5th overall pick, and there might be a good player I see. And we got Caden Proctor. Jeremy McCoy is here. We don't really need a cornerback. Caleb Downs, bro, he might be the pick. Oh, I'm glad Peter Woods or Ruben Bain would be amazing. Though we do need a right edge. We can probably, Caleb Downs. I think we might have to go Peter Woods or Ruben Bain. They would be perfect. Right edge. CJ Allen would also be great. Okay, I think we got to go Peter Woods or Ruben Bain. I don't know which one is better, though. Peter Woods, a little heavier. A, block shedding. B, fitness moves. A to C, power moves. A, tackle. Okay, I don't hate that by any means. Ruben Bain, on the other hand, is A, B. Okay, A, B, A, B. I think Ruben Bain Jr. might be the pick. So Ruben Bain hopefully has the right pick. He's going to be ranked number 9, drafting him at 5, and he's hitting dev, obviously. So welcome to the team, Ruben Bain. We couldn't have gone better. We needed a right edge, needed edge rushers. That's one of the Commanders' biggest needs, and obviously getting Ruben Bain is great. We don't have a second-round pick. Is that from the Deebo Samuel trade? No clue, but we don't have a second-round pick, so that obviously sucks. But in round 3, we got Justice Hayes. So I'm going to roll with Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt again. We got Tyreek Sapp, okay, Eli Stewart. I think Kamari Ramsey might be the pick, though. He could probably slide over to strong safety, or somebody's going to have to slide over to strong safety. So Kamari Ramsey is going to be the pick. I know we need some other things as well, like middle linebacker, so I'm going to look for that as well, just in case. So middle linebacker, Mike, we got, not good, man. The options are not good at all. So, there's not many good linebackers here. So I think I'm going to go with Kamari Ramsey here. We could probably slide him over to strong safety, and we'll call it a day. So I know he's hidden dev as well. That's another guy I want to take. So 111, he is hidden dev, so I'll absolutely take that pick. So Kamari Ramsey, welcome to the team. And then we don't really worry about round 4, so I'll see you guys in the lineup. To begin this season, we are 83 overall team, 85 offense, 81 defense. So not bad. It could be worse. I'm cool with it. So here's our offense is looking like. Obviously, not bad by any means. Offensive line was pretty good in my opinion. Added Isaiah Likely as well. Debo Samuel and Terry McLaurin should be pretty good. Jalen Lane, I feel like he's also pretty good. He's going to be our probably our receiver three, Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, Bill Crosby-Merritt, whatever. He's going to be the running back one for this team, at least this season. Defensively, though, I feel like we upgraded pretty good in this way as well. Obviously, didn't really add the middle linebacker I wanted for the future. We did get Kamari Ramsey, though. So can Qual Martin slide over to strong safety so we can start Kamari Ramsey? That's kind of what I want to see. I know I think Qual Martin could also play corner, if I can remember. I might be getting somebody confused, but I'm gonna move over to strong. See if we can still stay at 79 overall, or maybe even better. We'll see. Quan Martin will be a 79 overall. Strong. He's gonna move over to strong safety. I'm gonna start Ryan Ramsey right away, so we have that going for us. Ivan Pace, Frankie Louvu still got him. Defensive line, adding Ruben Bain was perfect. We also got Matthew Judon for depth, just in case we didn't get somebody like Ruben Bain, so I'll take that. Mike is now a superstar dev, so I feel like our corner is pretty good. Trey Amos, Lattimore's only 83 overall now, but he'll still be good. Orange Armstrong and Deron Payne is healthy here with Newton and Armstrong, like I said. So I actually like this a ton. But offensive and defensive play, but I think I'm going to change my offensive scheme so it could be something better. But I'm probably going to run like a base 4-3 for this one. So I'm going to run a base 4-3 and then or base base 4-3. I ran 3-4, and then I'll probably change my offense being like a vertical zone run or whatever's going to be better there. So we could be 86 on spread. Vertical power run. Where's vertical zone run? Vertical zone, or we could be a 78. So I guess gonna run spread because that'll be our best thing. So 86 would be spread. So sure, we'll spread the ball, I guess, and then we'll keep offensive and defensive play look the same this year. And then I will see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, this year is the year we can go back and make the playoffs like how the Commanders did when Jay Daniels was a rookie. All right, so at the end of this season, we ended up being 8-9, which obviously isn't great. We have $158 million in cap space to work with. So either we have a lot of players to re-sign, or we actually have that cap space. So offensively, we're a 13. They're actually pretty good. Defensively, we're a 14. So there's a lot of good things that come out of this season. Jaden Daniels had almost 4,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. So not a bad season for him. Corey Krosky-Merritt had basically 1,000 yards and 17 touchdowns, so you can't be mad at that season at all from Bill Krosky-Merritt. Terry McLaurin, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Debo Samuel, 934, 3 touchdowns. Luke McCaffrey, I'm guessing he was our receiver 3, played the slot, I'm pretty sure. 860 yards with 7 touchdowns, so not a bad season. Isaiah Likely, 680 yards, 5 touchdowns. Krosky-Merritt got some as well, Jalen Lane. But defensively, though, this is where we're surprisingly good. Ruben Bain had a great season for us. Rookie year, 11.5 sacks. I'll take that. Dorrance Armstrong with 10, 9 from Payne, 5 from Newton, and then interceptions. We had 5 from Lattimore, 3 from Mike. We had 2 from Kobe Bryant. We had 1 from Frankie Louvu. We had 1 from Trey Amos, and we had 1 from Kamari Ramsey. Did the other guy not get involved? Oh yeah, Quan Martin got involved. I didn't even see him anywhere on here, but I was wondering why. But all right, we have 150 million in cap space to work with, so there might be a lot of players we have to re-sign. There's a lot of money we have to work with. We'll see though. But Jane Dale's ain't gonna. It's only a 5th-year option, which we'll accept. We got Quan Martin. We have Lermy Tunsil, Deron Payne. Okay, there are some guys we have to re-sign. Never mind. So that money will go away soon. But Quan Martin, somebody I do want back. Really solid free safety for this team, and he will stick around. So Quan Martin, and then our strong safety now. Lermy Tunsil, our superstar left tackle. They traded a lot to get him, so I wouldn't mind him back, obviously. I mean, hopefully he wants to come back. We need Lermy Tunsil back, and he will resign. So we get Lermy Tunsil. Next is Deron Payne, somebody I want back as well. Tyler. Okay, so like I said, it is getting expensive, but I feel I'm going to have to re-sign most of these guys, so I'm going to make sure we re-sign them. We can't. I don't want none of these guys to go in free. There'll be a lot of teams interested. So now we're sounding like the big guys. Tyler, somebody I also want back. He shouldn't be too hard to re-sign, hopefully, and Tyler will come back. And then now we have about $80 million in cap. So Lattimore, 83 overall. He could honestly be replaced like easily. Armstrong, he had like 10 sacks. Frankie Louvu. So we might be losing somebody here, but I guess I will re-sign Lattimore. I mean, like if he doesn't want to come back, I wouldn't be mad at all. We'll see though. Lattimore will come back. So I guess we bring back Marshawn. Then we might be losing Dorrance Armstrong. Might be the only guy we'll be losing in free agency. So Dorrance Armstrong, I mean, I do really want him back, though. We'll see if we can get him back. He was really good for us. So our edge rusher will be testing free agents. We'll be bringing back, and I think Frankie Louvu, solid will linebacker. I mean, last we already have Ivan Pace to play. We could let Frankie Louvu go, I guess, honestly. Dorrance Armstrong and Frankie Louvu definitely sucks. I think we can move on from Louvu, though. We can go somewhere else. So we'll obviously see our biggest needs in free agency now. So we need to address. So Merritt is an 84 overall. He's only normal dev, though, so I think we'll keep him, though. McLaurin is only star dev now, which is weird. Debo Samuel, Luke McCaffrey was really good for us last year, so hopefully he can continue to be a receiver 3. Offensive line was great. I don't have any problem with the offense, honestly, that much. Defensively, though, we need a Mike linebacker. We might need a new Sam linebacker, and Kamari Ramsey ended up being a superstar dev, so that's incredible. So we have that going, but we do need a new left edge rusher. So we need an edge rusher. We need a 2 linebackers most likely. We can probably roll with this guy right here though, which I wouldn't be mad at. But other than that, I think we're good, honestly. So I'll see what we can do in free agency. All right, we're in free agency, and I'm offering 2 guys. I'm offering Trent McDuffie and Tulu here, or Tuli, however you say that name. I want them both. I want Trent McDuffie. I don't care. He's sitting here and he has interest, and we don't need a corner. I know I shouldn't re-sign Lattimore, but I can trade Lattimore, honestly, dude. So I'm offering to get Trent McDuffie and Tuli. We'll see if we can get them both. McDuffie would be great on our defense. I would love to add Brian Branch, but he had no interest in coming. Let's see if we get McDuffie, and we do get Trent McDuffie. Okay, welcome to the team, Trent freaking McDuffie. He's the lockdown corner that the Commanders wanted in Lattimore, but I really wanted Brian Branch, but the Raider, he had no interest in coming. I tried to offer him. It just wasn't going through, so we get them both. That is a lot of money, but honestly, getting Trent McDuffie, you cannot hate at that by any means. You can't even be mad at me for even wanting to go after him. He had an interest in coming to us. We added a superstar cornerback to this team. For some reason, only star dev, which makes no sense. But I can honestly trade Lattimore for something better, honestly. So the only thing we need now is a Mike linebacker and a Sam linebacker, and we're ready to contend, bro. Honestly, we're ready to contend. So we could definitely be happy about that. I'm not going to make any more additions through free agency now. Let's go straight to the draft, and let's see what we are about to do. Getting into the NFL draft, I think I said we have the 15th pick. Yep, we have the 15th. So we'll be able to get somebody pretty good. I'm looking for a linebacker. That's really it in my opinion, or maybe even a receiver, honestly, if we really want to go that way. So there are some edge rushers. We don't really need edge rushers anymore. We already got one. Okay, there's some running backs as well. I don't hate. But we got some Will on. I do see a Sam. I do see Justin Williams, but I low-key think I don't want to reach down the board. I don't hate taking a running back though, man. I don't know what we take on this. So let's look at Isaac Brown. I know Isaac Brown is really good. I might go at Isaac Brown here. I'm going to take him. Isaac Brown. We're going to get an elite running back in the building. So Isaac Brown, right, number 6, drafting that 15. Isaac Brown was really good as well. So Isaac Brown, welcome to Washington. And then the second rounder has to be a middle linebacker. We've been looking for that. We haven't been able to get it. If not, I wouldn't mind trading for one. So we got a will linebacker. I'm not looking for wills, but any one of them could play middle. I don't know. Let's see. So let's see. Middle linebacker. I don't see one. There's only day 3 picks. What about Sam? Sam, we got Cam Whitfield, but we already have a good Sam. So low key, I'm thinking about making a trade for a middle linebacker. We need one. I think I might trade for one, and that's what I'll do. Middle linebacker is one of our biggest needs, and I'm going to see if I could trade for one. I'm going to go after Ernest Jones here. I forgot to pause the draft, so I can't really trade my second-round pick that I had. I know that was pretty dumb, but I'm offering a 3rd and a 4th for Ernest Jones. More than enough, in my opinion, so obviously we're going to have to overpay in this game. I'd offer my 3rd-round pick next year as well, and my 5th-round pick that I'm about to offer right now. What do they say? I'm going to offer this at them. They still say no, which is interesting. I'll trade a 2nd-round pick next year. This is probably it, in my opinion, and they agree. So we had to trade a lot to get Ernest Jones, but Ernest Jones would be a great middle linebacker to add, and I feel like we're ready to go win a Super Bowl. This team is about to look great, man. I'm excited. Into this scene, we're an 88 overall team, 85 offense and 85 defense. So 88s across the board. You absolutely love to see. But here's how our team was looking like. Offensive line looks amazing. Like I said, tight end is going to be Isaiah Likely and Ben Sinnott. Isaac Brown is already at 81 overall. What a pick that was. So, bro, if Corey Krosky-Miller was hidden dev, I'd keep him. I really would. That's the reason, man. doesn't really respect him like that. I don't know why, but Isaac Brown will take the starting spot. He's gonna be great, dude. Wow, 81 over off the bat. Terry McLaurin, we got to deal with the same. They did end up drafting me a really good receiver, dude. Shout out to the assistant GM receiver. They drafted me a great receiver. This is what I wanted too, a legitimate receiver 3. So yeah, I can say the offense, we're about to be cooking. Defensively, we can say the same as well, obviously. So defense, we added Trent McDuffie to the team. Now we got Mike. Lattimore might not get any play. That was such a dumb signing. I know I shouldn't have re-signed him. I should have saw who was in free agency. Actually, we're just gonna assume I might trade him at the trade line. We'll see, but he'll just be good. I guess cornerback depth. He's making a lot of money though. We got Tulu, we got Newton, we got Payne, we got Ruben Bain, Kamari Ramsey as a superstar, Ivan Pace, Ernest Jones. We got Snead as our Sam, and we got Quan Martin, Kobe Bryant as the backup safety. So yeah, I gotta say this looks great. Do we want to change the scheme to spread? We want to change to something else. It's an 88 scheme for that spread. We can run vertical zone, which might be better. But I'm gonna honestly, our scheme would be 88 and spread. We're gonna get 2-8 spread. Gonna keep the offensive and defensive playbook the same. Hopefully, this year we make the playoffs. They'll also want to see who our slot cornerback and stars here. Slot cornerback is gonna be McDuffie. So these guys are gonna get minutes anyway, and we playing time. Slot receiver is still Luke McCaffrey, but I think we might have to play our rookie, is Hudson guy. Might have to go ahead and play him right away. No, Luke McCaffrey was great. I want to play the guy with more potential. So I'll see what guys in this season. This team should be really good, dude. I mean, really good. Oh, this nigga just this. Yo, why this nigga actually kind of fast? What the? Wait, how did he just fumble? All right, at the end of the season, we ended up being 11-6 in the season. That got us a wild card spot, so you love to see it. We were actually third in the NFC East. The NFC East was amazing, dude. The Eagles, Cowboys, and Commanders all made the playoffs. So yeah, obviously that'll be tough. But standings wise or stats wise, we had the 10th best offense in the NFL, which is pretty good. Defensively, we were 17th, so pretty solid in my opinion. Jay Dale's 40,000 yards, 31 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions, which I'll take that. Rushing yards, Isaac Brown had 1,118 yards with 12 touchdowns. Yeah, he ended up being a really good running back. So you absolutely love to see that from Isaac Brown. Receiving, Micah Hudson immediately stepped in and got the most yards and touchdowns, 1,190 with 50 touchdowns. So looks like for this Commanders playbook, slot receiver is what gets the receiver most involved, I'm guessing, because Micah Hudson had a great season. We had about 900 yards from Deebo Samuel, 800 from Terry McLaurin. We had Isaiah Like that had a pretty good season as well. Isaac Brown even got some receiving yards. Defensively, sacks-wise, the pressure is getting better. 9 from Deron Payne, 9 from Ruben. Not as good as last year, but pretty solid. Interceptions, we have 4 from McDuffie. I couldn't pass up on him. 3 from Quan Martin, 3 from Mike, 2 from Trey Amos, 1 from Kobe Bryant, 1 from Snead or Sned, Jalen, and 1 from Kamari Ramsey. Well, it's time to see if we can go ahead and take down the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to go to the division round and potentially go all the way to win a Super Bowl. All right, so like I said, we got Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers right now. So this game is going to start off with a field goal by us. They're going to respond with the touchdown, and we're going to go ahead and go up 10-7, and we're going to go ahead and get the ball back. So nice stop from us, but we are going to get a field goal, and they're going to score a touchdown. So we're down by 1 point now, as we are going to score a touchdown. The Buccaneers are not going to be able to tie this game. Just like that, we're going to win this game 21-14, and we're going to take down Mayfield and the Bucks. We are going to go to the division round of the NFL playoffs. All right, now we're in SoFi Stadium as we got the Los Angeles Rams. And I think I see Daniel Jones as their quarterback. I'm not too sure, though. He might be. So we're going to start off with the stop on defense. We're going to score a touchdown, and they respond with the field goal. We are going to go out and get another touchdown. So 14-3, you're going to get the ball back, and we're going to get a field goal before half. So you love to see it. So far, we're off to a great start. And they, I believe, will score a touchdown. And we're going to get a field goal. So it's now 27, and we're going to go ahead and go down 20-24. So it's time for me to come out here and hopefully get my team a touchdown so we can go ahead and win this game. So got to lock in here. Isaac Brown is now a superstar, as well as Micah Hudson. So that draft ended up being great. So Isaac Brown, dude, I don't know what I'm doing right now. So why did I go out to the outside? Obviously you traded for Roger McCreary not too long ago. So the new corner edition, pretty solid corner, but I actually can't mess this up this time, dude. All right. Jane Daniels, looking for Debo, maybe even Hudson, somebody here. So Debo Samuel's there for a nice gain, and he's gonna break out of one tackle. Okay, the Debo Samuel gets down to 3rd and 3 here, so I'm gonna run mesh spot. This play usually works all the time when it needs to get a couple yards. We can even get more here sometimes, but likely should be there. Just catch it. He does. I tried to secure catch it, but that ended up working. Oh my goodness, get off me, man. Isaiah Likely is a freaking tank, man. That was insane. All right. Isaiah Likely got us really, really far. So all we need is a touchdown to take the lead. And then if we score before, obviously, just need our defense to go ahead and lock in. So I'm gonna run escape here. Could run the ball, but I'm looking at Isaac Brown again. We'll see if we can get him the ball. Actually, McCourt. Oh my goodness. Bro, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I literally almost do a pick. All right, this is obviously going to be an audible. So looking at verticals here, maybe Hudson. Actually, McCorn beat his man, and if that's a good throw, which it is going to be a touchdown. So Scary Terry with the touchdown, the clutch touchdown, actually. So obviously you love that connection, man. So I'm going to go ahead and play all defense here, and hopefully I can hop in on defense and get a stop as we desperately need it. Okay. So that is Daniel Jones. He's a superstar dev now. I mean, obviously the superstar with all these weapons around him. Puka Nakua. I don't think they have. Yeah, as exactly I say, his name is gonna catch it. Okay, Puka Nakua with the grab. So yeah, all right. As long as I said, we need to get them out of field goal range so we don't force overtime. But so far, they're absolutely just okay. So honestly, we can take that. So as long as we keep them out of field goal range, Daniel Jones is having a great game right now, though. Okay, so minute left. They do have all 3 timeouts. Let me use their linebackers. We might be able to get a pick. Once again, as long as we keep them in bounds, they can. That's okay. It's their first timeout wasted. So far there has been some holes inside this zone, so I'm gonna see if I can, just tighten it up a little bit by audible on it a little bit. But all right, Ernest Jones, and they're gonna go in motion. They do still. That was Puka Nacua. I thought that was Devontae Adams for a minute, but all right, they're in field goal range now, so that's disappointing. All right, as I feel like if we stop them more, I'm gonna bring the blitz. Jones, maybe we get Daniel Jones the fumble. I mean, we'll see. I'm gonna bring some pressure here, though. That's probably what we need to do. So pressure is coming. Jones will lob it up to Nakua, and oh my goodness, he caught that. Shot swatted it. All right, well, we gotta score a touchdown. We have all 3 timeouts though, so hopefully, goodness, bro, I was not expecting that. All right, gonna go ahead and all right. Immediately, I see Hudson, Micah Hudson. You're actually pretty fast. Micah Hudson, okay, gonna call my first timeout here. 43 seconds left. What a play right off the bat. So you love that. Micah Hudson, what a dude. The CPU absolutely cooked. I'm so glad I didn't trade my 2nd round pick, dude. I don't love this. Might be able to see Hudson again, or maybe McCorrin. And so far, nobody's open. I'm just gonna throw it out. I don't want to take any chance. I'm just gonna throw it out. And well, I'm not loving these plays, man. So let me go on gun, see if I can find anything. So, dude, there's absolutely nothing I see that I like. So we need to have some deep routes here. So I'm looking at Ben Sinnott, Zale Likely. Maybe one of these guys will get open. Who knows? I'm really looking at Ben Sinnott, though. He might be the guy we have to force it to. He's going to catch it. Can we get inside the end zone? Yes, we can. And just like that, all we need to do is have our defense lock in, and this game should be over. We cannot let them get in the field goal. Once again, I'm going to play all defense, dude. Even though my defense might have not been that good, I'm once again going to hop in and see if I can do it. We just need to get them out of field goal range. If we get them out of field goal range, we absolutely win this game, man. So let's hopefully we guard Puka Nakua the best we can. Daniel Jones is going to snap it. Okay, wide open lane in the middle, dude. Get him, please. Oh, my goodness. Okay, it's their last time out, right? That's 100% their last time out. Let me double receiver one. You want to know who receiver one is, right? Yeah, okay. Let me go ahead. I don't want to use anybody. I'll just go ahead and do this and then blitz most of my players. So double Puka Nakua. It's gonna be, yeah, I knew it. Okay. The game is over. Unless they go okay, it's not over yet. They can hurry up offense, but we can take that honestly. So just keeping them out of field goal range and we'll be good, man. So they're gonna spike the ball about 3rd and 5, 11 seconds left. I'm once again gonna double Honestly, Puka Nacua, it might not be the best thing, this defense, but I really don't want to take any chances here, man. So Jones is gonna get him down. Okay, they're in field goal range. Now wait, they don't have any timeouts. They need to hurry up. They need to hurry up and spike it. 2-1. It's over. They don't have enough time. Just like that. Thank goodness, dude. I thought Connor Williams was out of there, but thank goodness we got Ruben May's gonna make the tackle. And just like that, we are going to the NFC Championship game. What a win for us. What a freaking win. All right, now we got the Philadelphia Eagles once again on the road. So, I mean, this will be tough. So, we'll see if we can go ahead and get it done. So, we're going to start off. Okay, the Eagles scored too fast there. I'm going to allow with you. But we're going to. Okay, the Eagles are absolutely. We're now 14-0. And, okay, offense needs to lock in, score, do something. And we will. We'll get. Okay, they're going to get it. The Eagles are cooking us. We might actually get blown out by Philadelphia here. And this game is probably over at this point. So, yeah, we lost to Philadelphia. So, not a great effort by our team at all. We're going to go home in the NFC Championship game. One game away from the Super Bowl. We once again fall short to the Eagles. Once again. Same scenario, too. So that definitely sucks. We couldn't get it done. Sucks a lot, actually, but we can see who's going to retire. So, player retirements, Commanders, no, it's the Cowboys, Commanders, we got no better retirement. There's history into next season, man. Who ended up winning the Super Bowl, though? The Eagles. They, and all of the Steelers, actually. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers probably isn't under center anymore, but all right. Time to see what we need to do. So, we have about $20 million in cap space. Mike ended up being a superstar X Factor. Ernest Jones, Newton. All right, man. I don't know. We might have to bring back Debo Samuel. I want to, but all right. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to start off with accepting the fifth-year option of John Cornley and Brandon Coleman, another guy that might have to let go. We might. Okay. So we're not going to be bringing back Marshawn Lattimore. Obviously, that's something we. That's somebody we could probably let go. Other than that, I do want Mike back. He has interest in coming back though, which is pretty cool. So obviously, he shouldn't be that expensive, or I mean, he will be, but I meant it shouldn't be hard to bring back. Ernest Jones, we don't have any money to re-sign him, so there has to be an obvious cut, or else we just traded a lot of draft picks for absolutely nothing. It has to be either an obvious cut or some restructured contracts we have to do. So Trent McDuffie is obviously taking up a lot, but could have cut Terry McLaurin and saved $33.5 million, which I'm not gonna do. I don't think the Commanders would ever do that anyway. Lermite Tunsil, Payne. So I don't think we cut any of these guys. I think low key we could restructure some contracts. Oh, we can't even restructure anybody like at all. We literally can't restructure anybody else see significant money. Like we literally is unless we like cut Terry McLaurin, which I'm not gonna do. Like none of these guys. I thought I could restructure McLaurin or somebody, but dude, we can't restructure anybody. I'll save up money. So it's literally just doing this for nothing. So I don't want to lose them for nothing. I really don't, bro. But that's why winning last year would have been so significant. We're about to lose all these players. I really do not want to lose Ernest Jones, man. We might have to make a tough decision. Hold on, let me look at something real quick because we might. I don't want to. Like I said, they would never trade Terry unless a trade happens. They would never get rid of Terry McLaurin. Though Micah Hudson is already like really good. Like he's already like a 92 overall. So I don't know. Is he a likely superstar now? I don't know. It's interesting. I don't want to trade Terry McLaurin, but I mean, let's keep looking. Defensively, dude, losing Ernest Jones would suck so bad, though. I really don't want to lose him. Not losing, but we're going to be letting Ernest Jones walk in free agency unless we do want to trade him away. Unless we do trade, we can't even trade anybody right now, actually. So we can't restructure any contracts either. So that's gonna hurt. I traded everything. I should have traded for somebody a little bit cheaper. We have $17 million now, but we'll look at our team. I think we already know what we need. All right, so all right, offensively, I feel like we're pretty fine. Honestly, we could use another receiver. Maybe the draft left guard as a whole now. If you're losing in Coleman, defensively, it's middle linebacker and defensive tackle. So those are some positions I do want to address, but. Wow, Aiden Hutchinson's literally a free. There's some actually good free agents. So was it a mistake? Trying to get Trent McDuffie. Should I have not got him? Ernest Jones has 10 offers. We're cooks. But I mean, like I said, we probably weren't able to get. Even though Joe All would be a nice addition to this offensive line, we don't obviously don't have enough money for that. But the fact that he's here, the fact that Aiden Hutchinson is here is insane. Why on the Lions franchise tag him? Um, We got like Leonard Dickerson, but I'm gonna try to just on like somebody not too crazy to be that left guard. Can I still go and bring back do we have the money for Ernest Jones? We do. We can still get him. This would be all of our money, but I honestly think it'd be worth it. I'm not losing Ernest Jones for nothing. So I'm gonna see if I can offer Ernest Jones if he doesn't come back. The Seahawks are in on him again after literally trading him to me. But everybody else let Lattimore go, and then defensive tackle might have to be do the draft, even though I want to resign Josiah Newton. But if I don't have enough money for that, yeah. So absolutely don't have enough money for that. So defensive tackle is going to be something we have to draft, which sucks. Is Jonathan Allen cheap? No, he's not cheap at all, but I say. But we sign anybody that'll be cheap at all. I mean, I'm not. I'm just gonna see if I can get him. If we can't get him, it's whatever. We're gonna have to probably draft the left guard. Ernest Jones, he sign. Okay, we'll get Ernest Jones back. Is there any like guards we could sign? Cheaper guards. So Leonard Dickerson went to the Panthers. Dylan Parham wouldn't be bad, or just bringing back Brandon Coleman wouldn't be bad, but looks like he's probably gonna leave without enough money for me. Without money for we don't have to draft a new left guard. One of these guys would be nice. One of these guys would have been nice. Dylan Parham would have been cool as well. And then we have money for a defensive tackle. Zay Newton's gonna go. So defensive tackle and left guard will be the picks in round 1 and round 2. If we have a round 1 and round 2 pick, which we have we don't have a round 3 pick. Or okay, so round 1's gonna have to be whatever we draft is gonna have to be good because we don't have a round 2 pick. I'm looking right now. There's not a single good defensive tackle, not a single good guard that we can draft. Like literally, it's insane. It's incredible how there's nothing I need. But last it's just day 3 picks. We're gonna have to draft a tackle. Nick honestly might have to be the pick. So Nick, we're gonna draft him. Gonna have to left tackle. Oh my goodness, he's terrible. Why is he rated so high? Well, he's gonna have to start. This way, threw away our first round pick. I'll see you guys in the lineup. Hopefully, it's not going to be a big need for us, which it is. But you know what I mean. So we're 91 overall team, 91 offense, 91 defense. So we're still really, really good. Like I said, we could have traded McCorn, maybe did something else, but I feel like McCorn will be a guy that'll be with this team for forever. He probably retire a commander. So we don't really have a receiver for, so Jalen Lane's gonna have to step up in that role, honestly. So other than that, they did go and draft me a good left guard. I really threw away that pick. That's crazy because it was literally a left guard, a day 3 pick that would have been better. Wow, that's absolutely insane. Well, at least they drafted me a solid one. Defensively though, it honestly looks pretty good. Other than defensive tackle too, all the positions are filled out. If this isn't the year, this will be the last season anyway. So I will see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we'll see what happens. All right, so at the end of the season, we finished off at 10-7, so it could be better, but at least we have a chance to compete, right? Can't really be mad at that. Stats and awards, offensively, we're number 1 in the NFL, so yeah, pretty good. Defensively, we're 17th. Jane Daniels, once again, a good season. Isaac Brown, dude, oh my goodness, 1,460 yards to 23 touchdowns. How good is this guy, Isaac Brown? He's up to a 99 overall with morale boost, dude. What a pick he ended up being. Receiving, obviously didn't have many really like receivers, but Micah Hudson 1,000, Jalen Lane 1,000. So yeah, that's good. Terry McCorn 800, 700 or 500. But okay, you know what I mean. But defensively, you look at that now. Sacks wise, we had about 9 from Tilo. What a tie. I don't even know how to say that name. Ruben Bain, 6 from Durant Bain, 7. We got 4 from Mike, 3 from Quan Martin, 2 from Jones, 2 from Trey Amos, 1 from Kobe Bryant, and 1 from Ivan Pace. Time to see if we can make a run of the Super Bowl. This will be our last chance. We got Green Bay. Like I said, we got the Green Bay Packers in Lambeau Field. So we're going to start off with the stop on defense. We're going to score a touchdown, and we are going to go ahead score another touchdown. The Packers, we're playing great defense right now. And the Packers are going to get another stop on defense. We're going to go up 21-0, and just like that, this game is probably over. And we are going to go ahead and absolutely – so it's going to be a shutout, 21-0. So the Packers put up a donut, and just like that, defense locked in. We're going to the division round of the playoffs. We got the Dallas Cowboys. So I know Commanders fans don't like the Cowboys that much, but the Cowboys will start off with the touchdown. We're going to go ahead and – not respond with anything. And now, okay, we're going to get a fumble recovered by Ernest Jones. We score off that. Yes, we can. 7-7. I'm gonna get the ball back. 30 seconds left. We're gonna get the ball back again, but we're gonna get an interception by Trent McDuffie, and we're gonna go 14-7, and they will tie the game 14-14. So I'm gonna hop in and see if I can drain this clock out, just get us down a field goal range, and win this game. That's what we need at this point. So about 3 minutes left, and we're back. So Isaac Brown's getting better and better every single season. It's gonna be fun to use him, and just like that, we almost housed that. I ain't gonna lie, but Isaac Brown, amazing run. I'm just gonna spam him honestly. I mean, I was gonna be able to stop him for real, but I'm gonna once again run Isaac Brown. We could do an RPO here because I tried to give it to McCorin, dude. I was literally pressing whatever, bro. All right, I don't want to keep running the same formation. I didn't really mean to do that, but let's run this. We might be able to have somebody open, I guess. Maybe Jalen Lane. We'll see. Maybe it's Terry McLaurin. Who knows? But all right, it is going to be Jalen Lane might be there. He's not gonna. He's gonna run with JD5 as we're gonna get 3rd and 4. And all right, I'm looking to get the first down. Obviously, not even why I said that, but Micah Hudson is now a superstar X Factor. So. All right, so just like that, they're gonna leave likely quite open. He's gonna catch it. So great catch by again. Jaden Daniels isn't having the best game right now, stats wise at least, but like I said, I'm still looking to get this dub. So I'm gonna go and run a play action play, and then Jalen Lane, that's Terry McCorn. He's gonna be there. So Terry McCorn, prove why I shouldn't release you and saved up $35 million. Okay, I'm gonna run read option here because you never know. Actually, no, I see an X factor right there. I'm just gonna go run the ball with Hudson on. So I don't even want to do all that. So Hudson is gonna go ahead and get a nice 5 yards. I want to drain this clock out. That's what I'll do. So I'm gonna get 2 to run the ball. I'm gonna take it down to the 2-minute warning. Take it down to the 2-minute warning. And then I'm gonna have the Packers. I mean, not the Packers. The Cowboys waste their 3 timeouts. And if we play this right, we should be going to the NFC Championship game. But like I said, we got to play this right, though. So I'm going to once again run a run play to Isaac Brown inside zone. So I'm going to go and run this, and it is going to be a nice gain. So gain of 4, 3rd and 1. I'm going to put on chew clock. No, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to put on chew. I pushed the wrong button. But chew clock, we need to get this first down, though. So I'm going to snap it at like 4, maybe 5 seconds. I know we're going to get this first down, right? Okay, snap it, and or are we going to get it? We got in. We definitely got there. 4th and inches. Wow. Okay, this is the riskiest thing I'm ever gonna do, but I'm going for this. I'm gonna run a QB sneak because that's probably what we need to do. So many run plays, but where's the QB sneak specifically? Okay, QB kneel. Okay, we should be getting to it. There we go. QB sneak. So many run plays there. Yeah, the middle is literally wide open. So this makes too much sense not to QB sneak it. So yeah, QB sneak, get the first down. The Cowboys waste their first time out. I'm not giving Dallas the ball back. I don't care. So we got that done. All you need to do now is run the ball. So that's what I'll continue to do. I'm going to keep running this ball, and they should be wasting their last time out. We can just go ahead and keep running this clock out. So Isaac Brown breaks the first tackle. Going to make gain of 2. They're going to waste their last time out. I am going to run it again. Chew clock is still on. So I'm going to continue to run this ball. So I'm going to run this play. Then I'm going to go ahead and audible it to a run, and then that should be a huge gain. Okay, so nice cutback, but I'm not going to get anywhere far. Okay. So, all right, chew clock is on, so I should be able to snap a play, and then it should chew down the clock, which it did. Okay. I want to get a first down here, though, because that's kind of what I want to do. So I'm going to snap it, and Jalen Lane's going to be there. I'm going to go down, and we're going to waste out this clock and just like that. They can do nothing about it. So I'm going to call timeout. Actually, it's right. I'm going to go ahead and kick the field goal. Chew clock is on, so we should be good. I'm going to kick it when it says, like, maybe it's like a couple seconds left, like 5 seconds, 4 seconds. So I'm going to just sit here and wait when this is 4 seconds. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, we'll kick it now because that should be enough time, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So I'm leaving them with 1 second left. 1 second left. There's no way they can do anything with that, and just like that, we're going to win the game. So W. Clyde management, we're going to the NFC Championship game. Philadelphia Eagles, man. So for the 3rd straight time in the NFC Championship game, the Eagles is we're going to have to face them. So please tell me this is going to be the year we take them down. So we're going to get an interception by Kobe Bryant, 24-yard return. We're not going to do anything with it. Actually, we will. We're going to go up 7-0, and they're going to even it up. I'm going to tie it up, but we're going to go ahead and okay, the Eagles will get a field goal. They're up 10-7. We're going to get a stop on D. We need it. We need to score a touchdown though, which we won't. We're going to get a field goal. Okay. Once again, same scenario, about 2 minutes to 25 seconds. And we're at the 2 though, so we got a long way to go, which is good because obviously that's where we can waste off the clock and kick this field goal. I don't care. I don't want the championship for the Commanders. It's a smart way to play. So Isaac Brown, we're not obviously going to get a safety or anything. Great run by Isaac Brown, man. So 2nd and 5 now. All you need to do is get down the field, dude. That's really all I need to do. This will take it down to 2-minute warning. Chew clock still isn't on, right? 'Cause that took a lot of chunk out the clock. I don't want chew clock on yet. So we need to make sure we get down the field first. So all right, 2 minutes left. Time to lock in. So I'm once again gonna go ahead and obviously stop the play. But Terry McLaurin, nice game by him. We're gonna be able to get out of bounds. So it stops the clock. We need to keep hurrying up though. I'm gonna keep running cross routes because they work a lot. So I'm looking at Micah Hudson. We want to go a little bit farther. Micah Hudson could be there. I'm just gonna hit Isaiah Likely, man. Isaiah Likely gonna once again gonna get out of bounds. Still yet to wait none of our timeouts, which is very nice. So, MNT return, whatever this play. I'm going to audible this, the verticals. We might be able to get Hudson down there. We'll see, though. And Hudson is going to beat his man, and Hudson will catch. That's a good throw. He's not able to tackle me, and just like that, I'm going to score a touchdown. So, maybe that wasn't the best thing, obviously, but we score a touchdown. All my defense needs to do is lock in, man. That's all we need them to do, and they do. We're going to win this game 17-10. And finally, the Commanders are going to beat the Eagles, and we are going to the Super Bowl. Let's see who our matchup is. Okay, we are officially in the Super Bowl, and it's not a team we would expect. It's not the Bills. It's not the Chiefs. It's not any real contender right now in the AFC. It's the New York Jets. The Jets have, I guess they rebuilt their team, and now we're playing them. So I think I think that's DJ Lagway as the quarterback. I'm pretty sure. So we'll see if we can beat the New York Jets here, man. So we're gonna start off with the Super Bowl right now. So gotta lock in. We're gonna start off with the touchdown. The Jets are not gonna respond. We're gonna get a stop on defense, and the Jets will respond now. It's tied 7-7, hanging at halftime. The Jets will score a touchdown. So we're now 14-7. We're gonna tie it up 14-7. Okay. Right now we are down 17-14, and all we need is a touchdown or a field goal to tie the game. Once again, I'm gonna hop in and see if I can do what I do best, and that's get our team a touchdown. So Jalen Lane, whoever's there, looking at Jalen Lane, I see him, he's open. We can get a first down, which we do. So great run by Jalen. Maybe he could have been the receiver 3 this whole time. That wasn't going to work. Our receiver room last year was amazing, bro. Really wish Diva wouldn't have regressed so much. But actually, we had to let him go anyway. No way Micah Hudson just beat 2 guys off the line like that. There's absolutely no way. Well, we score a touchdown. Now, can my defense get a stop? That's the big part. If our defense gets a stop, we win the Super Bowl. If not, well, we'll see what happens. My defense gets a freaking stop. Mike with the interception. This game should be over now, right? We get a touchdown, and this game is over. Oh, my God. I think we got a field goal, actually, or it was whatever. But anyway, 28-17, we win the game. Mike with the game-saving interception. Hudson, dude, is an absolute stud. I'm going to draft him from now on. Dude, if I would have traded my second-round pick, that would have been bad. I'm so glad the assistant GM drafted me. He was an absolute stud. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We got the Commanders this Super Bowl after all they dealing with this year, especially Washington sports. Washington sports is terrible. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Also, prayers to Jaden Daniels.